How's it going, y'all? So I just bought a Scatpack off Carvana and I'm really happy with it. Let's talk about it. Alright, so I just want to talk to y'all a little bit about my experience buying the car from Carvana. And I also just want to talk to y'all a little bit about my journey to buying a Scatpack. So most of my high school life, I was working at a KFC and Taco Bell after school. It was really close to my house, so it was also just really convenient. And honestly, I just really liked the people there. It was always something in my mind that I didn't want anybody buying my first car for me, and that I wanted to get it on my own. So I kept working there at that KFC and Taco Bell and worked for months and months, and ended up actually becoming a manager. After I actually had my license and was able to buy my car, I ended up buying it cash for I believe $4,000. And it was a 2005 Ford Escape hybrid. But honestly, the car worked really well for me, and it was really, really good air and gas, especially when you compare it to a Scatpack. Man, and also gas prices was a lot cheaper back then. So I ended up having that car for, I want to say, around 2 years. But then I ended up getting tired of it and looking in the car market for a new car. Honestly, I didn't really take my time looking for my new car. Ended up buying a 2015 white Jeep Cherokee. Don't get me wrong, it's a great car. Had actually no problems with that car whatsoever. But eventually I just got tired of the comments, them having a mom car, and also I just wanted more power in my car. I wanted to drive my car around. It'd be something to show off when I show up to family events or just hang out with friends. It's not just gonna be a regular on the street car. So honestly, I didn't last very long with that car. I nearly ended up having it for about, I want to say, a year. Not even a year. It's probably 9-10 months. But then I ended up looking into how I could trade it in or buy a new car. But luckily, my situation's honestly, I got really lucky in this aspect. My mom ended up looking for a new car, and I saw my golden opportunity. She always really liked my Jeep, and so she ended up actually keeping the Jeep and just paying off the rest of the loan on it. And she ended up giving me more cash than what was on the loan. And I ended up, then I was carless for a couple days, which sucked, but I ended up looking for a new car, and that's when my whole searching process began. So I looked at all the obvious ones, like the Mustang GT 5.0s, a Camaro SS. I was looking at a bunch of different types of cars, and I didn't really know what I wanted, but I did know that I really did like Dodge Challengers from a young age. And I ended up finding the Scatpack. A Hellcat, which is a little bit out of my price range for right now. Maybe eventually one day. Definitely one day I want to get a Trackhawk, but for right now, Scatpack sounded great. 485 horsepower. That's a lot. Definitely a lot more than the Jeep. So I had never had a fast car. I had the Ford Escape, which is not a fast car. It was a V4, but it was hybrid, so it had a little bit more. But the V6 Jeep Cherokee, and then a V8, my first V8, and it's a big jump from a V6. But as I was saying with the car buying process, I was looking around for, I was looking at, I was keeping my options open. I was looking for Mustang GTs, Dodge Challenger Scatpacks, Dodge Charger Scatpacks, but I knew in the back of my head I did want a Dodge Challenger. I looked on websites like Car Gurus, Cars.com, all the websites everybody uses, Craigslist, but I ended up finding Carvana. I was on the website for a few weeks just looking for the perfect car, and if you've used Carvana, you do know how fast those cars move. They could be on there in a couple hours. They're already in the buying process already, they're gone. So I had to just move fast, keep looking daily. I had the filter results saved, so I would just constantly put that filter on exactly what I wanted. I wanted something under 50,000 miles, a Scatpack, 2016 and above, and preferably octane red color, and then the upgraded sound system, because we gotta bump that NBA. So I would check every day until I found it, a little red. So buying the car off Carvana would honestly be a lot more simple, but I chose to use my own credit union, and that made the process honestly a lot more complicated. So even first when I was buying the car, I had to move fast, so I was constantly in contact with my loan officer, seeing how much I was approved for a loan, then going back to Carvana, making sure the car was still there, getting approved, and I had to submit a bunch of paperwork from each place. And I don't know if that's how it is for anybody buying a car off Carvana, but I know me using my own when I used my own credit union, that did really make it a lot more complicated. Honestly, the biggest problem was Carvana wanted a picture of the check that my bank was going to send, but it got sent in the mail by my bank before they could even take a picture of it for some reason. So basically Carvana was we have to wait till the check gets here for us to even be able to approve you for this car, which kind of sucked, and it did delay the car about 3-4 days, which honestly doesn't sound like a lot, but when you want that car that bad, 3 or 4 days feels like a lifetime. But they did end up getting the check, and then they sent it the next day. It was here within a day and a half. I got here early in the morning. And I do have a video of the car being dropped off. I'll play that right here. Mom. How you looking, Mom? Come on. I ain't gonna be driving this anymore, Mom.
Mama, turn the camera that
What do you
way.
have to say?
Turn the camera that way.
Come on.
Dude, that's so sick.
That is so exciting. Really? Huh?
Oh, look, he decided to just get here.
As you can see, the car looks so pretty coming off of that truck. And you know, I can't speak for all Carvana drivers, but I know mine was really nice. She ended up actually filling up my tank, and she also did replace the windshield wipers because she saw that one of them was like kind of cracked, and like really worn down. But yeah, my lady was really nice. The only complaint I have about her though is that she did fill up my car with 85. You know, as you know, if you guys know about Scatpacks, you know they can only, or actually 87, or is it 85? But either way, Scatpacks can only take 91. I mean, I heard they do have something called like a knock sensor or something like that. But, you know, I only been filling up 91, and I wish she would have filled up 91. I don't know how the previous owner filled it up, but hopefully 91. But yeah, I was really happy with the car. Everything was like as pictured. They did show me like a couple blemishes the car had when I was buying it off Carvana. It has like a minor scratches over here on the back bumper. But other than that, the car's in great condition, and it was exactly as pictured on Carvana. So yeah, I have a lot of plans for the car, a lot of upgrades I want to do. I want to get a catch can first because the first owner did not put a catch can, and I know that's just, you know, preventative maintenance, keeping the car like running good for longer. So I want to get a catch can. I want to get a mid-muffler delete just for that sound. I want to get a cold air intake. I want to get a 180-degree thermostat, and then I want to get a throttle body. I'm gonna get the thermostat probably and the throttle body a little later because the throttle body is probably the most expensive part. But yeah, after I get all that, I want to get a tune as well, so we'll see where that goes. Oh, and then also one last thing, I want to get 275 tires, because right now it does have 245s all around, and I do want to put 275s on the back, because right now the spin is crazy, and you know, I've heard YouTubers talk about it, you know, how it's like almost dangerous keeping the 245s on. Jesus Christ, excuse me. But yeah, I didn't really, you know, like put too much thought into it, but once you do drive it and you do press the gas on 245s, man, do those wheels spin. And I want to get some 275s for sure. And then that way also, cool tip, so I'm going to put 275s in the back and then just keep the 245s, and that way when the two front tires get a little worn, I can just put the 245s up front. And yeah, so I've never actually done anything to a car, you know, I've never had any reason to upgrade a car or mod a car, so this will be my first time doing all that, so I want to take you guys on that adventure with me. I will record that, so you guys can see somebody who's never done anything like that before do it for the first time. So if I can do it, y'all can definitely do it. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it for the buying process. I can't wait to make some videos on it, you know, maybe getting some races in, you know, showing me modifying the car, making it how I want it to be. And, you know, I can't wait to take you guys on that journey with me. All right, and then last thing, I just want to take you guys around the car just to see it real quick. It is a little bit dirty. I'm not going to hold y'all. It is a little bit dirty, but, you know, she needs a wash for sure. She got a lot. It did rain. So there it is. Octane Red Dodge Challenger. As you can see, you got the little Scatpack logo, 6.4 liter Hemi engine. Oh yeah. Got the Carvana license plate. It's gonna have to cover that up though. Oh yeah. She's so pretty. Pop the engine, the the hood open real quick so you can see that. It's a little dirty. Might need to clean her up real quick, but look at that. Yeah, no catch can. Surprisingly, no catch can. You know what I mean? I'm a little shook by that. I don't like how there's no catch can, but yeah, that cold air intake. Got the stock one in. Gonna get that removed. But yeah, everything looked really nice in the car. I'm really happy with it, and you know, I can't wait to mod it out, make it look nice, make it sound different. One day I do want to get an exhaust system on it, but that is in the future. But yeah. Well, thank y'all for watching. I'll see y'all in a later video. Have a nice day.